Hello, my soul friend, and welcome to your reading. It seems like the universe has a message for you, so let's go ahead and see what it is. My name is Emmarie, and we are going to shuffle for your cards. Universe, what is the most important thing you would like our soul friend to know right now? What is most significant and hopeful and good? Already, I'm getting this sense, this download for your reading that I need to interpret these cards in a very positive way. So it seems as if the universe is going to be giving you some sort of blessing. So let's get the first card. We have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is often a person. It could be a romantic partner. It could be a happy surprise in the form of a person, but it's definitely good news, often of the emotional or relationship variety. Sometimes it can be intuition. The next card is the Two of Cups, so it's definitely relationship related. The Two of Cups is about a partnership or some sort of business deal. It could be a connection. And then the next card is the Four of Pentacles reversed. This is about giving up personal greed. So I think in the context of this reading, it seems like you are going to have a positive emotional connection with another person. You or this person is going to give up some of their really negative personality traits, and they're going to learn how to give more in the relationship. Now, this could be romantic or it could be a friendship. We're going to get some more details as we go along. The next card is the Nine of Cups. This is about abundance, almost having all your wishes fulfilled. So in particular, this reading is about some sort of relationship goal, ambition, or dream that you would really like to manifest in your life, whether it is romantic or friendship related. The next card is the Page of Cups reversed. So this is about an unhappy surprise. So all of this is going to come about in a sudden way, and it's going to seem as if it's bad news at first. But looking for inspiration when it comes to this reading for romantic comedies, even if your particular reading isn't about a romantic relationship, often in a romantic story, there is a lot of tension that builds up chemistry before the couple gets together. So whatever this unhappy surprise is, its purpose is to bring you and this other person together so you can make something really, really wonderful. The Hierophant is about order, organization, marriage. This is specifically a card of marriage or coming together. So there is definitely this strong commitment between you and this other person. If it's a romantic relationship, it is being committed to each other, boyfriend or girlfriend, girlfriend or girlfriend, boyfriend or boyfriend, however you feel. If you are already in a relationship, this could be an engagement or marriage. It could also refer to buying a house together, having a child, some sort of declaration of commitment. And then the next card is the Queen of Pentacles. So this person who is able to balance things that they weren't able to balance before. This person learning how not to be greedy, learning how to really embrace every positive trait they need in order to have the best relationship possible. There is a maturity with this card. The next card is the Hermit. This is a card of enlightenment. So often when we think of relationships, we often think about always being together, always spending time with each other, but sometimes the time you spend apart is also important, not just for your health, but also for your relationship. Apparently, there is some indication in the research that people who have long distance relationships have really positive perspectives on each other, and then when they do meet in person again or re-meet in person, they have really meaningful conversations. And the reason why that happens, I believe, is this couple has their own life away from their person. So when they come together, they just have something to share with them. So definitely learn to spend some alone time with whatever this connection is, romantic or platonic, because it's going to make it better. Your alone time is important. If you are already with someone, if you live together, that may seem like a challenge. You may want to create spaces in your home where both of you have time and permission to just decorate as you would like, or be not interrupted, something like that, something you could do. The next card is the Devil reversed, overcoming temptations, really learning how to be a good partner. So traditionally, the Devil card often has like this couple when it is upright that is in bondage. So when it is in reverse, it is about the couple overcoming that bondage and being able to be free with each other. So I am definitely sensing that this emotional connection with this other person is definitely going to bring out the best in you. It's going to bring out the best in them, and you are going to have a much better energetic exchange with them. You are going to feel a lot freer. So if there were any difficult memories that you have with this person, those are going to be resolved. If you are looking for a new person, if this reading is about someone new, this is a sign that any mistakes or concerns that you had about past relationships or anxiety you have that you can't get the right partner, this is a wonderful sign from the universe that no, you are actually going to build something that is healthy, romantic, or really strong emotional bond if it's a friendship, and it's just going to be so amazing for you. Now, I say that it can be a friendship, but this reading is strongly encoded romance, so before you assume it is a friendship, look into your current romantic life, whether you are single or in a relationship, but I am definitely sensing a very strong bond here. The next card is the King of Swords reversed. Someone in this relationship is learning how not to be harsh with their words, learning how to not be overly controlling, and start looking at their heart. It's not going to be as easy for them to do. They're not going to be an expert, but you are definitely either going to see within you or the other person that this person is really going to grow in an emotional way, and it's going to really expand the relationship. Just be aware that this person isn't going to transform into this overly emotional person. They're still who they are inside. They're still the more logical of the relationship, but you should expect to see that this person is a lot easier to connect with emotionally. Then we have the Chariot reverse, things slowing down. So I do think, other than the next phase of the commitment coming forward, agreeing to be in a relationship, doing something together, I do think things are going to slow down, and that is going to help you to really enjoy your time together. So once you make that initial progress, you are going to feel as if you get to spend a lot of time with this person, or that you're not going to be making a lot of other progress elsewhere in your life, but that is just the universe giving you the time and space to really enjoy the beauty of this bond. We also have the Seven of Wands. This is about being in a high position. This is about being able to protect yourself from attacks or struggles in life. If you are in a marriage and you have children, this is a sign that even though your children may make you tired sometimes, you are going to learn how to handle that situation. But if this isn't about kids, what this is indicating is that whatever you find to be the normal stressors in your life, those aren't going to be able to overwhelm you and this person, you are going to be almost like you're in Zen because this person looks completely unbothered. And that's just really, really beautiful. You are going to really feel at ease even if there is chaos around you because you are in control of that chaos. You are able to be at peace, and that's definitely going to help you to focus on your relationship more than everything else going on in your life. So things slowing down, not a bad thing. The next card is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Be aware that you aren't going to care about your career, your education, or anything dealing with materialism as much. You are going to be crazy about this other person and you're going to want to spend more time with them. Now, that's not a bad thing if you do that in moderation, but be aware that your grades may suffer at school a little bit. Your progress in your career may temporarily stall. This would be like if someone gets married and they are with their newlywed. They are so devoted to each other in the bedroom that they're kind of a little bit lazy about cleaning up around the house. So just be aware that your focus on this relationship, romantic or non-romantic, is going to cause other things in your life to suffer, and you may want to check in, maybe have some checklists or something to remind you to have maintenance in the important areas of your life, because you are just going to really enjoy your relationship so much that there's just going to be so much happy focus on that. The next card is the Ace of Cups reversed. So this is a honeymoon period, right? But the honeymoon period is eventually going to end. That doesn't mean your relationship's going to end, but it does indicate that you are going to get into a routine with this person. Things are going to seem normal again. It's going to seem habitual, and none of that's bad, but if you want to make things exciting again romantically or platonically, you're going to want to do something new together. You're going to want to discover something new together, because that'll help bring out the really happy energy that we are seeing in this spread for the rest of your relationship with this person. Now, your last card today is the Seven of Swords reversed. This is about some sort of loss. Now, I just see so much good news in this spread that this really isn't a bad news card. I just think that you may be blindsided in the future because you are so focused on this relationship that you aren't tending to other things in your life. So if you want to avoid any sort of unhappy surprise or other things in your life falling apart, use your relationship starting to be like a routine, a habit, things getting normal, as integrating back into your life all the normal maintenance things that you do at work, school, or in the home. That way nothing falls apart. You are just going to have an amazing time with this person, and I just want to emphasize that. So just be aware that things may fall apart around you, but I don't think to a degree that you need to be concerned. You are going to pick it up eventually. It's just going to surprise you a few times. But that's just because your relationship is really, really amazing with this person. Anyway, my soul friend, I love this blessing for you. I can't wait for you to really enjoy this relationship that is being promised to you. If you resonated with this reading, be sure to like and subscribe for more. You can also go into the comments to leave a tip or book a private reading with me. My soul friend, I am wishing you the best. I can't wait to see you again.